I'm Matthew Martin, and the news is good. Tonight, football stats. I'm turning 42 years old this year. I'm still 6 months away, I think, but I'm thinking about it already. I know 42 is not exactly a milestone birthday like 30 or 40, but then again, it was the age at which Elvis died, so hopefully that's just a one-off. Anyway, it reminds me of what is maybe my favorite Super Bowl, or rather just NFL stat. And since it is Super Bowl Sunday, it seems like a timely thing to share. My favorite NFL stat is the top 5 receiving yards for NFL players, 40 years old and older. Number 5, Brett Favre, -2 yards, -2. Number 4, 66 players are tied with 0 yards. Number 3, Mercedes Lewis, 2 yards. Number 2, Tom Brady, 6 yards. Number 1, Jerry Rice, 2,500 yards. I remember seeing that stat for the first time and thinking, there's got to be a devotional in there somewhere. And I suppose if I was to make one, it would be this. Age does not necessarily determine your productivity, but it's not a non-factor either. Brett Favre and Tom Brady were quarterbacks. Mercedes Lewis was the tight end. The 66 other players who tied for 0 yards, some of them were wide receivers, but they never played or simply never produced. And then there's Jerry Rice with 2,500 yards. A hilarious disparity between that and the number 2 ranking, Tom Brady's 6 yards. 66 players had 0 yards, and I'm sure many of them had lots of desire, but their bodies simply refused to let them do what they could in their 30s. My spiritual point is this: do what you can while you still can. You do not want to be someone in his 60s or 70s wishing you could do it over again and be more faithful to God in your youth. Obviously, if you find yourself in your 60s needing to be more faithful, do it. There's no better time like the present. And likewise, I know many in their 60s and beyond who have been faithful for decades and continue to be so, and they do exceptional work in the kingdom. But even they would tell you it was easier when they were younger and stronger and more energetic. The point is this: if you're in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, don't think work first or fun first, and then later, if I have time, Jesus. You're only asking for a harder, more anxious, more frustrated life from now until then. And then when you get there, to that later time, even if you do commit your life more to godliness, you'll find yourself with less energy, less strength, less ability to do what you could have done for the kingdom 30 years ago. The best time to start serving God is right now. The best time to be a godly example to your young family, your community, your peers is right now. The second best time is the day you're old enough to start. Okay, so what about Jerry Rice? Because he's the big exception here, right? All those other guys 40 and older barely did anything, but Jerry Rice has 2,500 yards. Doesn't that throw a monkey wrench in the whole devotional? What about him? Nothing. He's a freak athlete. He doesn't count. It is February 4th, 2026, the beginning still of the shortest month of the year. And my prayer for you is that you will fill this month with as much kingdom work as possible. What can you do for God today? What can you do from tomorrow, this week, next week, all for the rest of February? And then, once you know, put it to work. It may not be as much as what someone else can do, but do not worry about someone else. What can you do for God? I know you have school, or you have work, or you have home responsibilities, or other responsibilities here and there spread out. You are, as all of us are. We're all spread too thin in this very busy world. But I would remind us all of what Jesus says in Matthew 6. Seek first God, his kingdom and righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. You will be taken care of if you put God first. Put first God in the month of February and see what good may come. God bless.